Hello YouTube, I'm the Foam Witch, and in this video I'm going to show you the exact process that I use to get rid of layer lines, fill imperfections and prep a 3D print for painting, and I'm going to show you on this Black Ranger helmet, so let's do this. This was the helmet fresh off the printer. It's not the best print that I've ever done in my life, so we'll take a bit more prep work, but you can still get a great finish from this. The first thing I do is to attack the layer lines with an electric foot sander. I know this sounds really weird, but these things are surprisingly effective for quickly knocking down the high spots without destroying your hands. They come with these sticky pads in different grits, and it's strong enough to knock down all of the layer lines, but not so strong that it's going to damage the print. Safety announcement time: if you are doing any kind of sanding, you need to wear a full proper respirator. Using this, I'm not trying to make the helmet perfectly smooth at this stage, I just want to flatten the worst of the print lines so it creates a better surface for the filler. This is how it looked after the first pass with the sander, and getting to this stage probably took about 15-20 minutes, it was quite quick. If the helmet has any detail lines, you can take needle files to make sure they're sanded back in and visible. Next comes my personal secret weapon. I mix Bondo body filler with acetone to create a thinner consistency, and this can be brushed directly onto the print. Once you have thinned the Bondo with the acetone, it can dry quite quickly, so you do have to work quite fast, but you don't have to be too neat. This mixture flows really well into the layer lines to create a much smoother surface. The goal here isn't to build up thick layers, it's just to fill all the tiny gaps and imperfections that sanding didn't remove. If you have any really deep imperfections, you can use the Bondo straight out of the tube. It's a lot thicker but will fill very deep gaps. This is how it was looking once the helmet had had 2 layers of the Bondo mixture and was completely dry. Then it was a case of sanding everything back down with the foot sander to remove any excess filler, but making sure it stays inside any of the gaps to level it out. This is how it was looking after the second round of sanding, and it was already a lot smoother than the raw print. The helmet then went on a spa day and had a lovely warm bubble bath to remove any dust. If you are using Bondo, it creates a lot of it. It is at this point that I switch to wet sanding, and wet sanding helps level everything out even further and helps to reveal some areas that might still need work. I usually use 400 and 600 grit sandpaper at this point. Once the wet sanding is finished, you need to let it fully dry. And once it is fully dry, you can hit it with a high build filler primer. At this point, any remaining imperfections are going to be more visible, so you can go back and work on these as needed. And this is the point where I usually use the Bondo straight out of the tube. Now comes the point, depending on how much work you want to put in, that you may start to lose the will to live. Because now it's just a case of filling, sanding, priming, and repeat as many times as you need until you are happy with the finish of the helmet. And after what can sometimes feel like an eternity, the surface is now super smooth and ready for painting. This process might take a little bit of extra time, but it makes a huge difference to the finish. And that's it. If you found this video useful, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And if you like crafting content like this and would like to see more, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be incredible. Huge thanks for watching, and all I've got left to say is, I'll see you next time.